The Thunder Bay area could soon be getting a new non-motorized trail network. The Northwestern Ontario Recreational Trails Association is a non-profit group that was formed in 2021. They've developed a 5-year, 5-phase trail plan that will allow for more hiking, cross-country skiing, and other activities across hundreds of kilometers of region. Mike Lang reports.
Shortly before I retired, I made it my goal to hike the entire Superior Hiking Trail in northern Minnesota. I got about halfway done, COVID hit, the border shut, and I'm sitting here, okay, I got all this idle time now, what do we do? And I started thinking, well, why don't we have something similar to what the Superior Hiking Trail has?
That is what inspired Len Day to help establish Nuarta, a nonprofit volunteer organization whose goal is to expand the existing Trans-Canada Trail network in the Northwest by branching unconnected ends of it together. The group is now one step closer to achieving that goal after releasing their plans to add over 400 kilometers of new land trails for hiking, biking, cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, and eventually horseback riding and dog sledding where permissible.
There's a lot of interest and need for people to get outdoors, to get away from the hubbub of the city and noise and that sort of things, and give them, a reconnect to nature and that. So that's something that's desperately needed here, and we're hoping to be able to provide that.
Phase 1 of the 5-year, 5-phase plan is a 60-kilometer connection from Quequebeca Falls to Chabequois. Phase 2 is to connect Thunder Bay to Quequebeca by extending the already existing 40-kilometer City of Thunder Bay Trail at Fort William Historical Park. Phase 3 is an 80-kilometer connection from Quequebeca to the U.S. border by joining the existing Path of the Paddle Trail at Pigeon River. Phase 4 is to head north with a 120-kilometer trail from Thunder Bay to Nipigon, and Phase 5 is to join Chabequois to Atikokan with a 140-kilometer trail. These trails will be for non-motorized activity only, which could lead to conflicts with those who enjoy ATVing and snowmobiling, but Day says their plan is to promote nature, physical activity, and safety.
And mixing motorized with non-motorized never usually works out well. And the other issue with that is once you introduce motorized and non-motorized, then the liability onus goes up exponentially, and as does the cost to provide that liability coverage.
Requests for the approval of most of the Phase 1 Chabequois Trail have already been submitted to the Ontario Ministry of Natural Resources, and that section is expected to be completed by this fall. The other phases are planned for 2024 and 2025. Mike Lang, TVT News.